superstar Renee Zellweger's new movie, Cinderella Man, is the summer blockbuster. It is a wonderful movie. It's going to have audiences standing up and cheering, and it already has the critics cheering Oscar for Renee Zellweger. Please welcome her back, our pal Renee Zellweger.
Sadie to married me.
How about that?
You should talk.
I'm so glad you're a blonde again, so we recognize each other. We'll talk about that later. It's pretty funny, but the last
Very
time.
funny day. Our last encounter.
Our last encounter. So we have to congratulate you on your recent, very private marriage. We're not going to ask you about the wedding because you tried so hard to keep it private. Who are we to step into that? However, when you look down on your head,
yeah, there it is.
And you see that, how do you feel?
It's surreal, but it always brings a smile for some strange reason.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
You know, when you and I talked to each other last, was it 2003 when we did one of our 200 interviews?
Yeah, one of the 200, yeah, that's what we said.
You said, I'm quoting, that you'd like to find someone to settle down with because you said you were a hopeless romantic because you had a wonderful example through your parents who are here with us today.
Yes.
And we're so
lucky me.
Probably
the blonde lady.
What did you learn about love and marriage from your parents?
Oh, boy. They're best friends. They laugh every day. It's ridiculous. It just made me a believer, you know. I see that it works. You know, I had a lot of friends whose families broke up as we were growing up, as we all did, and they were just always. It just never was a question, you know, that they were just going to make it work. It just did. It just worked.
You were lucky.
They found each other, and you just, you know, and they weren't 16, they weren't 20 when they met. They were, adults.
Any similarities? That's all I was.
Yeah, I took my time. Yeah. I did. I took my time.
Are you
We're
happy?
very happy for
Thank
you.
you.
Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
I can tell.
Well, watching you smile every day too matters. So, she's got that grin. Look at her.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I was smiling a whole lot yesterday because, as everyone knows, Renee won the Oscar for Cold Mountain and earned it and did it. But I really think you're going to get another nomination because Cinderella Man is so good. I'm going to set something up for you guys. It's the true story of Jim Braddock, a boxer out of Jersey who lost everything through in the Great Depression. I mean everything, soup kitchen lines, the whole nine, and came back to become the champion boxer, the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, very unlikely champion.
And you play his devoted wife, May. This is a scene that will take your breath away, and I loved it. Check it out.
You just remember who you are. You're the bulldog of Bergen and the pride of New Jersey. You're everybody's hope, and you're your kid's hero. And you are the champion of my heart, James J. Braddock.
I thought it so Elizabeth and I cried. He's the person you love when you say that line. It's so good. Oh God, you guys are gonna love every minute of it. And it's not a chick flick.
You know, you have,
it's so good.
I'm so glad you liked it.
you have that Grace Kelly quality that she was able to be glamorous like you are right now, and then sort of like a little country wife, which was one of the movies she did. You have the same quality that she had.
Except a nice thing to say, my
and you can do comedy and dance and sing too. She is what you must be.
And you actually got interesting to say.
You got to research their relationship too between Jim and May, because these are real people, and I guess they wrote like hundreds of love letters to each other.
All the time. I mean, you never have the opportunity to be privy to such intimate material between people. And his granddaughter is in the film. Rosemary, she plays oh gosh, I can't remember the name of her character now, forgive me. She's an exceptional actress. She's been working in New York for ages, and she gave me pictures of her grandmother that I put up on the mirror to get ready in the morning. And she gave us, we got the letters, and we were reading this correspondence between them because he was on the road quite a bit. And he was so romantic. I mean, so poetic, the things that he would say to her. It was really moving. And just the fact he wrote all the time, all the time, just to let her know he was thinking about her.
You know, this, I'm sorry, Madge, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, this is you know, we see movies that we hear, well, this is a chick flick, this is for boys, this is for young, this is something that I think everyone is going to want to see. It really is, it really is. So please stay with us, inspire us a little more. Renee will stay with us, and we'll be right back.
And we are back with Renee Zellweger, star of Cinderella Man. So now, Barbara mentioned this when you first started out, that you had your hair brown, and a lot of people didn't recognize you, okay?
Yeah, it's true.
Including Barbara.
Are you going to tell on her now?
No, you tell her. What happened, actually? What happened?
I went to the most wonderful lunch. It was a benefit lunch for Meals on Wheels, and Barbara was speaking with a lot of really dignified ladies. It was a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and I was in the elevator at the end of the luncheon with Barbara and Liz Smith, I believe it was, and I think they were talking amongst themselves about what a wonderful organization it was, and I was saying, yeah, and the speakers weren't too shabby either, you know, and they said, well, thank you very much.
Nothing.
You didn't know who you were talking to.
No, it's fantastic.
I looked at her, and she knew me.
Yeah.
I looked at her with the dark hair, the way she is in Cinderella Man. I thought, it's Renee. But if it were Renee, she'd say hello to me.
That's right.
This is somebody who's trying to look like Renee Zellweger. She was saying hello, Barbara.
I just love, because it was too much fun, Barbara. That's the truth. It was too much fun. I have a pen pal relationship with Liz Smith. We send letters back and forth, and I've sat with Barbara. I don't know how many times the poor lady must be bored to death because we've spoken so much. And there we were in the elevator, and I got such a kick out of it. I couldn't wait to get on the phone. When I got in the elevator.
You know,
it was a fun
you
story.
can change your looks. You're very, very chameleon-like, you know?
It's a job.
And when you do Bridget Jones, you put on the weight, then you lose the weight. They're skinny now and blonde, and it changes all the time with you. And I don't know, how do you do it? How do you do that?
You have to, you know. You got to look like May. You have to look like Bridget. And
How do you lose the weight?
most frequently asked question in my lifetime. Not about Tom Cruise, which is the first question I would ask. Right? Not about Tom Cruise. So many questions that I would ask if I met someone who knew, you know, Tom Cruise. But I get asked about that. And it's truthfully, the truth is it's really, really, really boring. It's math. And when I finish Bridget Jones, I don't want to be Bridget Jones anymore. And I don't want to eat like Bridget Jones anymore because it is a job. When you work 18 hours a day, plus sometimes, and when you work 7 days a week, it's kind of hard. You don't sit down. So you're constantly, you know, piling on the carbohydrates, eating a Snickers bar here to cheat with a milkshake with protein powder, you know, in the afternoon. I know, and it sounds good for about 5 minutes, but imagine having like
and they pay you to do that.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, do
You
you
keep your glucose levels really high.
yeah. when you're on the healthy kick, though, do you sometimes want another role to come up where you can be bad again and kind of eat all the
I
things?
don't think about it, honestly. I don't. The association isn't there.
Right. Carbs.
No, I don't. But I don't need Bridget Jones to want the Mexican food every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what?
I hear that.
You know, every now and then, I want that bowl of chips really badly.
I'm
all of a sudden annoyed with you. I just realized you got to kiss Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe in one lifetime.
Keep going.
Go.
The list is good. Keep going. You win.
You and McGregor.
No, I'm a married lady. We have to stop. It's my job.
You brought up Tom Cruise, and it was not one of the questions that we were thinking of asking, but, you know, we love Tom Cruise. He's been on the program. He'll be on
and
again.
for good reason.
Yeah,
He is
now
wonderful.
he's getting this, gee, should he be talking? Is it all publicity? And, you know, this was a man who was very private. So he's a pal of yours. What's your feeling?
I'm happy for him. He's a nice man, and he deserves happiness, and I don't care. How about that? I don't care what anybody who doesn't doesn't know him has to say about what's going on in his life, I am happy for him.
Totally.
Because he gives goodness and kindness every day. To every person that he meets, he has time to look you in the eye, shake your hand, and
That's
ask you how
true.
you are.
Absolutely.
And if that man is in love, let's hear it for Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
It's like, I care what those people right there think a lot.
Your
I
parents.
care, yes. I care what those people think. And I care about what my new husband's family thinks a lot. I care what they think. But Dr. Phil, sweetheart, Dr. Phil, I'm telling you, to come home from getting married and have that guy setting the betting table in Vegas at 3 months or 4 months or whatever it was, you know, I'm not so worried about what Dr. Phil
Good for
thinks.
you.
You know?
Good for you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Well, I can tell you one thing. What I think, Cinderella Man is going to be a big old hit.
Yep.
And it's partly due to one of the great actresses of our time, Renee Zellweger. We're glad to have you back. Cinderella Man opens nationwide on Friday. And we'll be right back with the very nice looking cast of Entourage. So stay right here.
Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say, then we will remember things we said today.